I locked myself in a room until I got monetized on YouTube. This video is for all the new creators out there who might feel like this whole YouTube idea is a waste of time. Let me tell you something. It is, unless you change your thinking. I had 68 subscribers and basically 0 views, but something switched. I decided to lock in on YouTube and create the best possible videos that I knew how to make. After I did this, I got monetized in 1 month and went from 0 views to over 1 million a few weeks later. I'm not selling anything, I'm not famous, I don't have an obvious reason for why my channel should gain traction. I just took time to study and learn what videos actually do well on YouTube and applied that knowledge to my own channel. I'm definitely not a genius, so how on earth did this happen? I started uploading to YouTube in 2023, but after a few videos, I gave up. And looking back, those videos had no real strategy. I was just posting stuff I found interesting with no structure, which is fine, but that's not what people are actually searching for. So my videos got barely any views, but at the start of this year, something flipped. I realized I was tired of almost doing it. Tired of overthinking this whole YouTube thing. I wanted to actually commit to a goal, so I made a deal with myself. You're not gonna give up on YouTube until your channel gets monetized. Even if it just makes a few cents, I wanted to actually complete that goal. I had no idea where this whole thing was going, but from my little apartment in Virginia, I decided to lock in. And yes, I literally locked the door. I locked in. So for a channel to start making money from YouTube, it has to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Meaning in total, people have to watch your videos for 4,000 hours. So that became the goal, at least my first goal. But as soon as I started, I realized I was lacking a crucial skill for YouTube, something that I really wish I knew back in 2023, but we'll come back to that. So I had to pick a topic for my first video, and this was very hard. I went through so many ideas before I finally landed on my first concept. I decided to make my first video about video editing. I'm a full-time videographer and video editor, so I thought this would be really easy to make. Of course, it wasn't. I spent an absurd amount of time working on it, but I finally finished it and pressed upload. My first video was officially live, and this is where things got interesting. It started blowing up and getting thousands and thousands of views. Eventually it hit 1 million, then 2 million, then 3. I ended up making $2 million in 4 days after pressing upload. Just kidding. It actually got like 27 views after 2 whole days of being live. That's terrible. This is when I realized something. Just because you make videos for a living doesn't mean you're going to be good at making YouTube videos. You have to learn what actually works for that specific platform. I changed it up completely for my second video. It was way more honest, and I talked about how frustrated I was with wasting so much time on my phone and spending so little time actually creating things. The video was a challenge to create more and consume less. I think people felt like they could relate to this, so this was my first video that actually gained traction. The views started picking up after day 5, and it would go on to get around 65,000 views, which was massive for my unknown channel. This video grew my channel from basically 0 to 2,000 subscribers. But at this point, I had no idea what was coming next. My next few videos were more experimenting with different topics, but then I would come up with the golden video idea. I spent so much time making this one as beautiful as I possibly could. I focused on the cinematography, the lighting, the sound design, the music. I wanted to make sure this one was perfect. One thing to know about me is that I studied music production in college, so something that's super important when building a great video is the quality of the audio. From my experience and from what I've seen from many others, the highest quality music comes from MusicBed. I don't need to say much more about this because you probably already know it's top of the line, but I will say this. I've been using MusicBed since 2018, and if you're getting into this whole YouTube thing, I'd encourage you to make the switch. You can start your 14-day free trial with the link in the description. Okay, so this golden video was also the first video I had made that was driven by a pre-written script. Something to note for sure, I recorded a voiceover before editing and let that drive the entire video. It was another honest video from my perspective and was focused on motivation. Everyone needs motivation, so I think this was fundamentally why this video did so well compared to my previous videos. After being live for 12 days, it had already gained 260,000 views, and then this happened. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but look, hang on one second. Look what just came in the mail. Can you? I just got monetized on YouTube. So what is the most important thing I've learned from making YouTube videos for the last 6 months? Let me first say this. No, I don't have it all figured out, and a few of my videos have straight up flopped. I'm always trying to learn from those mistakes and move forward. So the most important thing to focus on as a new creator is this: the idea. The most crucial skill I was lacking in 2023 was the ability to come up with great video ideas. I spent way too much time focusing on all the other aspects of the process and not nearly enough time studying what ideas actually do well. This is up to you. Do your research and find video ideas that have done well and that you can pull off in your own style. Also, this does not mean you can't be original. I only make videos that I care about, and there is a way to do this and still reach a broader audience. Okay, so these are my thoughts as a small 6-month-old channel that's still trying to figure all this stuff out. So take it or leave it, and of course, I'll see you next time.